Now that the Xbox One is on shelves and we've gorged ourselves on all the sweet launch titles, it might feel like there's nothing left to look forward to. Granted, there's only Peggle 2 left to make a late bid for your Christmas list, but there's at least 8 exclusive games on the way for Xbox One in 2014 that we know next to nothing about. And that's not just because we're ignorant either. These games are more shrouded in secrecy than a KGB agent's surprise birthday party. The next game from the adorably bonkers mind that brought us Deadly Premonition, D4 is an episodic murder mystery game in a similar vein to Telltale's Walking Dead games. Only this being a sweary 65 game, it's like the concept was explained down the phone, in French, from a thrash metal concert. All we know at the moment is that the story follows a private investigator who can use evidence to travel back in time and investigate various scenarios. It's a Kinect title, so we know we'll be waving around in order to investigate the environment, and there'll be fight scenes where you have to act out specific actions. Beyond that, it's all completely inexplicable and will likely remain so long after it's been released, much like Deadly Premonition.
Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee.
We know so little about this, we don't even know it's going to be called Halo 5. It might be Halo Revelations, or Halo Origins, or Halo Fitness Party for all we know at the moment. All we've seen so far is the E3 teaser, which depicts Master Chief wandering around in the desert in a cloak that makes him look like the world's tallest Jawa. Why does he need a hood if he's got a helmet on? Just one of the many things we don't know about Halo 5. Current fan speculation is that the teaser points to Master Chief having gone rogue, seeking to resurrect Cortana, who's contained within the dog tag-like necklace that Chief is seen carrying. But again, this is just speculation. It could be a kart racing game. I mean, it won't be, but you get my point. Expect to see actual details surface at E3 in June. What we know about Quantum Break sounds really interesting. The problem is we don't know very much. We know it's developed by Remedy, the guys behind Alan Wake and the first 2 Max Paynes. We know it'll contain live-action videos combined with gameplay. We know that a companion TV show is also in production to be included on the disc and intended to be watched alongside your Quantum Break playthrough. The idea is that your choices within the game impact on the show, and that watching the show informs how you make decisions in the game. We also know that the story involves time travel and multiple playable characters who can manipulate the flow of time thanks to a failed experiment at a university. The other big mystery surrounding Quantum Break is where the hell have we seen the actress playing the mother in the live-action teaser before? Seriously, it's driving us nuts.
Are you sure you want to know?
Pretty sure.
Now this game's so secret it doesn't even have a name yet. It's the first project from Black Tusk Studios, a Microsoft development house set up specifically to build the next big entertainment franchise, which equals guns and a soupçon of espionage, obviously. Phil Spencer claims he had to persuade the other Microsoft execs to let him show the teaser at E3, which suggests the game is a fair ways away. And that's basically all we know. Men, guns, skyscrapers, fireworks, something truly fresh to shake up the next generation of gaming.
Time to earn the mask.
Shut up, Call of Duty. Inspired by Little Big Planet and based on the long-forgotten Kodu Game Lab, which appeared on the Xbox 360 back in 2009, Project Spark is designed to be far more flexible than either. It's described as a visual programming language, meaning you can alter the behavior of every object in the game, creating your own landscapes, items, and rules. It's basically like baby's first programming language. The main reason we don't know anything about it is that it all sounds bafflingly complex at the moment. We're confident there's a game in there somewhere, but we're not sure how it works or whether we have to put it together like IKEA furniture before we're allowed to play it.
Let me tell you a story of heroes. For there are those who believe the history of Albion is a history of heroes.
Peter Molyneux may have jacked in his job at Lionhead, but if you thought that meant the end of RPGs that feature infidelity, STDs, and everyone who's been in a British sitcom in the last 15 years, you're sorely mistaken. For the first time in the series, Fable Legends won't allow you to create your own character. Instead, you and up to 4 buddies will pick preset characters and fiddle with haircuts and outfits instead.
With the cheers of the simple village folk ringing in their ears, out walked these brave heroes. seeking adventure.
The twist is that a fifth player can be the villain of the piece, cackling away from their tower and deploying enemies via Kinect voice commands and smart glass. It's basically trolling the game, with actual trolls. We know it's going to look gorgeous, powered as it is by Unreal Engine 4, but we're struggling to visualize how the balance is going to shift between the heroes and the villain. We're excited to find out though. More news soon, please, Microsoft. Coming in 2014 from Insomniac Games, the guys behind Resistance, Ratchet & Clank and Fuse, Sunset Overdrive is an open-world shooter with an emphasis on free running and agile combat. You're given an expansive open-world city to explore, crazy parkour skills to traverse it with, and mutant baddies to take down with cartoonishly overpowered weaponry made from soda cans and record players. From the looks of the teaser, you'll be able to do all of this with a bunch of friends online, and Insomniac has pledged to update the game world regularly in response to player feedback. That's all we know so far, but it looks like bright and breezy fun and definitely has us interested to find out more. Let's just pretend Fuse never happened, like everyone seems to have actually done. This one is the most mysterious of all. In fact, the only indication we have that it exists is a tiny Crackdown agility orb from Microsoft's Xbox One reveal event in May. Phil Spencer has confirmed that he'd like to see the series coming to Xbox One, using the console's cloud functionality to power a large open-world multiplayer Crackdown game. But that's pretty much all we've got. We don't even know who'll be developing it. Ruffian Games, the developer of Crackdown 2, have said they're not involved, and Crackdown 1 developers' real-time worlds don't exist anymore. We're going to go out on a limb and say it'll involve being a superpowered cop and jumping off skyscrapers, but don't hold us to that. So those were 8 Xbox One exclusives that are definitely on the way, but about which we know very little. Which one are you most interested in? Let us know in the comments below, and like and subscribe for loads more on Xbox One from Outside Xbox. Bye! Oh my god, she's the professor that Jeff dates in Community. Oh, thank God for that.